Yo, Morph. What's happening? Oh, it's so hot. And I'm late. I'm sorry I'm so late. Had some technical difficulties, Blaze. You made it. Welcome, brother. How you doing? I've been having some technical difficulties with my audio, so there's some issues there. Yo, Pixel, what's up? It's super hot in my garage. I have this like little mini AC unit going on, but I don't think it's helping. I have to check my audio. I don't even know how well I sound. Yo, Pixel, what's up? Okay. It's super. I sound good, good. So I wanted to have my lav mic connected, but it's not working. So I had to connect my I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a little. It's right here actually. So it's a little shotgun mic, and I don't even know how to mount this thing yet. I got to figure a way so I can talk through it. But right now, I just have it kind of laying on my desk. It's pointed towards me, so you should be able to hear. Ooh! Oh, your printer's still down? Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. I'm sorry. So, today, I've been wanting to get this thing painted for so long, but I needed content, and I was like, man, I wanted to do this live. I wanted to do this Friday, but I had so much going on. So Friday, let me tell a little backstory. So Friday, I had to take some stuff to the dump. It was just piling up in my garage. So I had to rent a U-Haul. I had to run to the dump, and then we were going to take some furniture to one of the it's called Habitation of Humanity. It's basically you can donate stuff. It's kind of like a Salvation Army or a Goodwill. So we're going to take it there, but it was not good enough for them to take it there. Oh, you're replacing the print head with the cable? Okay. Well, yeah, you'll be up and running in no time. This is the Mark 46. So this is the Iron Man helmet from Civil War. And I'm doing this as a commission for a friend of mine. She wanted this, and she wanted a Deadpool helmet. So this one is hers as well. I printed this helmet in a darker red. This is made by the Bamboo Lab filament. I'll move this out of the way. So this is the Bamboo Lab filament, and I made it a little bit smaller. This is printed at 100%, whereas my personal one was printed at 105. You can see the color differences too. So this one was printed using the Bamboo Dark Red, and this one was the Polymaker Red. So I really like this dark red. It doesn't even do it any justice right now because I have the lights and stuff on and it's beaming it. You can see the sizes too. So this does not fit my head, but this will fit her head. And then this one will definitely fit my head. It's a little snug, but it does fit my head. So yeah, so for the project, she wanted a Deadpool helmet and she wanted a Iron Man helmet. And then I was like, just pick one. She was like, I like this one. So I went ahead and got her the Mark 46. This is my first time doing a Iron Man helmet, so I had to make sure I had the gold right. The gold looks so good. Look at this. And this is not even clear coated yet. This is just a regular, I still have to clear coat it. But yeah, that thing came out good. That came out good. I'm actually streaming from my actual computer now. I have a computer designated for my studio. So this is the first time. So I was setting everything up, and I started as soon as I posted that I was going live, I started trying to get out here and get everything set up. And this light is really bright on me. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on the light. I think I'm gonna turn this one down a little bit too. No wonder it was just beaming me in the face, y'all. That thing was at 17. Oh, this feels a little bit better. Whew, them lights were cooking me. Starlink launch, gotcha. Okay, guys, so let's get to why you guys are here. I'm going to be painting. I have to do the detail work. So right here and inside of his little helmet here needs to be painted silver color. So what I chose was a Vallejo metallic, and I'm going to be airbrushing that. And actually, I'm going to be airbrushing it right here so you guys can see. Okay, I'm upset now. I went through and chose a few colors. So I have this metallic aluminum. I think I used the aluminum on the faceplate of that. I have this silver metallic. And then what I was going to use was this metallic gunmetal. And I think I used this on... Yeah, I used that metallic gunmetal on this blade. That's the metallic gunmetal. And I think that's gonna come out too dark. I don't like that. I don't think I'm gonna like that metallic gunmetal. I'm gonna put that away. Yeah. And I don't have enough. So it's between the aluminum and the silver. And then later on, when that's drying, after I airbrush and I let that dry, so I have to dry it and then I have to tape it. So I think what I want to do is that printed at 100. This helmet is printed at 100. It is way too small for my head. So if I were to put this on, you can see like that thing is on there. But again, this isn't printed for my head. I did not print this for my head. It is printed for somebody else. But I don't even think this will fit. You know, I've never tried to put this on. I've never tried to put this on. I don't think I can. Woo, it's tight. Where does it go? Oh, I see. Okay, I got it. Yo, this ain't gonna fit, bro. Woo! Yeah, this ain't gonna do it. This ain't gonna fit on my head. Again, it's not printed for me. But yes, this was printed at 100% scale. Obviously not for me. So hot, yeah. Let's see what temperature it is in this garage, right? It is a scorcher. Yo, while y'all here, I am now a partner, so you are allowed to get super chats if y'all want to donate. It's not I'm not asking for it. Well, I am asking, but I'm not. It's not mandatory. You don't have to give, but it will help me and it'll help the channel and it'll help me keep going if you do donate. So if you do donate, I appreciate it. Super chats are always welcome. But what we need to start doing though is masking. I have to mask this off and I have to mask this off. I don't think I have to do the whole helmet. I am afraid of overspray, so I'm gonna go pretty far around the helmet so I don't have to worry about overspray, but I don't think I have to mask the whole thing. I kind of do. I kind of want to put it in like a little plastic bag. All right, so I got a plastic bag and a Gatorade. I'm famished already. So if I take the bag and I kind of cover it like such, I don't have to worry as much about overspray. And I'll do the same to the other side. Just so I don't overspray scares me. Even though I'm going to be painting over it, well, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it because I'm going to paint over it. I'm going to be painting over it, so it doesn't really matter. You said we in a heat wave? I'm in a heat wave in this garage. Where do you live? What's your region, Morph? Let's go ahead and start masking. I'm going to mask off everything that I need to while we're talking. And later on, I want to do some detail work. I want to do some detail work in the inside. I think I want to do some black in here, and then I'm going to go over it with some rub and buff to make it look metallic and shiny and silver. So it's going to look really cool with the gold and the black and the silver. It's going to look really nice in there. And then, of course, it's gold on here. But I don't want to mess this up. I'm going to put it somewhere safe. We're going to move this over. And whoo-wee, it's hot, buddy. PA? Ooh, is it hot up there? I thought it would be more of a dry heat in Pennsylvania. Because down here in the south, we is hot. This video is sponsored by Gatorade. Just kidding, no it's not. This week is so humid. Did it just rain? Usually, when it gets hot like that, it's because it rains, you know? This should be an easy mask off because I don't have to do right here. Can y'all see? All right. So essentially what I'm going to do is right here is just give a small thin line of regular tape. This is what I use for my edges. You can't see me because it's not, there it is. So this is what I use for my edging. Edging. But I'm going to mask off right here, and then I'm going to use probably some of this yellow painter's tape and go around the whole thing so I don't. I am using an airbrush. I am using an airbrush, so I have a little bit more control rather than like a rattle can. And then I'm just gonna go right around the brim of everything that I do want. It's not sticking. This tape is not sticking where I want it to stick. I mean, it's going and then it comes right off. One of the things I hate is when I'm messing with my models or my not really models per se, but when I'm messing with my helmet or my props, that's the word I'm looking for. When I'm messing with my props, the more handsy I get with the prop, the worse it always comes out. I don't like to touch, especially after I just painted or something like that, and I start getting really handsy with the tape, bro. It does not come out good. I'm trying to think. I have a picture of his helmet, of what I need it to look like. And I'm trying to see. I'm going to keep it the way I have it. I like the way I have it. I like the way I have it. Yo, if y'all just joined the chat and you haven't given me a like, do that and then say what's up so I know that you're in here and I can give you a shout out. I appreciate all you guys for being here. So I want to acknowledge if you're here. Even if you're shy, just give me like a thumbs up and then I'll give you a shout out. Or if you don't want to be shouted out, I understand also. Either way, you're very, very welcome. And right now I'm just taping off the helmet so I can airbrush. And I haven't decided yet if I want to go with the aluminum or the silver. I'm kind of leaning towards aluminum. It has a more rustic, metallic look. Blaze. Welcome back, bro. I think I'm going to go with the aluminum. Aluminum wins. If y'all haven't seen my video for 3D printing items under like, I don't know, what was it, 50 bucks, 30 bucks? Something like, I think it was 50 bucks. I got this little from a kit. And it is basically a razor knife scalpel set. And it is probably one of the nicest kits I've found. It has extra blades. And look how thin that blade is. You can't really see. It's just, I got it on face. There it is. Look how thin that blade is. That blade is super nice. So when I want to make nice, precise cuts, like right here, I can. And then perfect, precise cut right there on the edge. Zoom in on there. There you go. See? Perfect. Once I got that edge lined up like that, I can go ahead and grab the bigger masking tape. I kind of like to use this one next. This is just a wider version of that tape, the thin one. And I like to yo, Morph with a gifted membership. Let's go. What up, Control? You're going to have to go in on one of these and electroplate. Oh, bro, that would go so hard. Yo, Morph, thank you so much for the gifted, bro. I wish I had something to give you. Big shout out to Morph, man. Thank you so much. It's so crazy being able to get like gifteds and memberships to YouTube. You know, I've been doing this a while, well, about a year now, and I finally made partners. So, bro, thank you so much. I so much appreciate it. Big shout out to Big Morph. Let's go. Usually, I have like alerts. So when I'm on Twitch, I have alerts to give me those kind of things. But I have no idea what I'm doing on YouTube. But what I can do is give you a shout out. Those are free. Okay, so what I've done so far is I got it looking like that. It's not the greatest tape job, but it's covering what I needed to cover. Now what I'm gonna do is take my yellow painter's tape and do the same thing and then just cover the whole thing. I'm gonna make sure I cover everything because I want zero overspray. I'm not gonna apply it too hard. One, I just need to cover it. And two, I don't want it to stick real bad. Again, the only part that I really want it taped is where it's lined up. I really want it covered right there. Everything else, you know, it'll be all right. How's everybody's weekend? Anybody do anything interesting? Want to give it, share it to the chat? Anybody buy any new 3D printers? All right, now that I got that pretty good taped, I will do the other side. I'll have to do this side now. Changing the setup of my workshop. You're getting a Giga? That's gonna be crazy. Just got a K1 Max done. That K1 is nice, ain't it? That was gonna be my second. If I didn't go with the carbon, it was gonna be the K1 Max. So I know. I know that K1 got you straight. You know what? I'm just gonna go a little over and I'll cut it. So the line isn't too defined on this jawline. So what I'm gonna do is just use my imagination and draw the lines. And then I'm gonna cut it short and then redraw the line again with some more tape. Made a Dr. Doom bust, let's go. Blaze, yeah, I'm trying to find the money for a K1 Max. Start doing commissions. Once you make a little bit of money, spend the money that you don't got, but you can justify getting the K1 because guess what? You're making income now. So basically, your K1 is going to start paying itself off. And now, not only do you have a K1 Max, you're creating content or doing what you do. But you justify now having that K1. It's so hot. My poor little body is just not gonna make it in this heat. My poor little body. Just finished a pair of dark. Is that anime? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Dark nose mask. Yeah, opening an Etsy store this week too. Nice. What are you gonna start selling on your Etsy store? I was thinking about it, but I don't make anything for people. Like I'm doing this for she's a friend of mine, so I definitely don't mind. But I don't do like custom stuff or props for people. So I have no idea what I would sell in my Etsy store. Give me some ideas. What stuff do you sell in your Etsy store? Or what are you thinking about, Blaze? What are you thinking about selling in your Etsy store? When you start making control, definitely it does. Because I went to culinary school. I was a big culinary fan. I loved to cook. I even had a cooking Instagram page, and I used to love cooking. I wasn't really good at making content at the time, but I loved cooking. And then once I opened up a restaurant. It wasn't mine; it was somebody else's. But I helped her. I helped her open up her own restaurant. I started. Once that went under, because she wasn't listening to me. Once that went under, I started cooking on my own, and I started a catering business, and that was doing pretty good. And COVID hit, but man, did that suck all the fun out of cooking. Like I did not like cooking after that. So I definitely get it sucks the fun out once you start making money on your hobby. But I think that's another reason why I don't really do commissions or try to make a whole bunch of money. I do this for the fun and to make YouTube videos. I'm not doing this to make a living. I already have a living made. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry about your office manager, Blaze. That sounds terrible. Hey, Morph, I'm super self-conscious about my stuff too. Not gonna lie. And I love that little star next to your name. That's awesome. Thank you so much, bro. I wonder if I can do custom made like on Twitch you can make like custom like, little logo things. I will make a whole bunch of little 3D in different colors to celebrate the different anniversaries from becoming a member. I'm just gonna cover this lightly. I'm so afraid of overspray though, so I'm gonna cover it. Just lightly. There we go. Overspray secured. So I just got the little things right there and over here. And then as far as this goes, I'm gonna just airbrush that on there and then mask what I want off and then paint everything else red. So if we can focus, there we go. So right here inside the vent needs to be also silver, and then I'm just gonna spray it as is, and then I'm gonna mask everything else off and then spray that red. Sounds good, right? This is a terrible masking job. Please don't hold me accountable to the masking job. You're gonna have some articulated dragons, some Vader helmets, Boba Fett. To make it easier on yourself, I don't know how well your printer prints, but try to do stuff that you don't have to post-process. Like, so for me, if I were to do an Etsy store, I know a lot of people like all my different helmets, but they don't have a 3D printer to copy what I'm doing. But they would like to follow along. They don't have a printer, but they still like, to do the work. So I will print raw prints of like helmets. I will print raw Deadpool helmets, stuff that I don't really have to post-process. Because when it comes down to this stuff, the hardest part is the post-processing. That's the most time-consuming part, and that's why I would charge a whole bunch for an Ironman helmet or something like that. Something that takes me forever to post-process. That's my logic. So if I were to open up an Etsy store, I would definitely just sell just stuff I gotta print off. I don't want to worry about painting. That's extra, and that's gonna cost you some Skrillas. You said once medium G becomes big G. I'm still little G right now. I wish I was medium G. Did I print the main part upside down? No. I have never printed a helmet upside down, and I will never print a helmet upside down. I have seen what the top of people's helmets look like when they print it upside down, and I do not want that headache. I always print, like, you'll see my support stuff is right here up top. I don't even support the dome of helmets. These printers are so good that they're going to be able to print the top of the helmet. And then I just have to worry about the little top layer levels, sand that down. Boy, you can't even see my layer lines on the top of my helmet. It's so smooth. Like, you can't even see it. But yeah, I will not print helmets upside down because the supports are going to just destroy this. Oh, nah. No. Didn't want to call you Little G. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's. I've seen what upside down helmets look like printed, and I do not want that smoke either. All right, so for my airbrush, I have like a whole bunch of air compressors. So right now I have my big air compressor that I won't be needing. So that's sitting over there, but I have a little mini air compressor under my desk that I use for small airbrushes. Because I'm not really spraying like that crazy, I'm not gonna even use my spray booth. I'm just gonna spray it right here on the table. But it's a little tiny air compressor. I can change the PSI. I have a PSI regulator. I usually spray about 20 PSI on here. I might even drop it down a little bit. All I need enough PSI just to get the air out. These little things are nice. This is my Iwata Neo trigger because I like triggers. I do not like over the top ones. So as far as trigger airbrushes go, I have 2 trigger airbrushes. Now they look the same size, but they are not the same. I have this one, my Iwata Neo. This is for small, delicate. This has like a point. Which one does this have? I can't remember the size of the needle, but it's very small. It's like a 0.04. I get the nozzle size confused with the printers. But it's a small needle, and it's for detail work. This one right here. This is my detail work trigger. Now, this is also the same size needle. This is also for detail work, but it's a double action, just like these ones. So what a double action is you pull it back a little bit, it lets out air. You pull it back all the way, it lets out paint. Double action. Same thing with these. You push down on the trigger. You push down on the trigger, it lets out air. You pull back, it lets out paint. But do you see how difficult that is? Push down for air, pull back for paint. This one is push back for air, pull all the way for paint. And you'll know the limits because there's like a little buffer. You'll know when paint is coming. Yeah, I don't like these. I have like 3 of them and I don't use them ever because I don't like the trigger. But this one is almost the same as this one. So you can put smaller needles on there, but I got a big needle on here. And it has multiple air tips and stuff like that. So the needle's a little bit bigger, magnetic tip. You can tell this one was a $300 gun. This one is like 130 bucks. This one was 320 something dollars. This one is my baby. Same thing, dual action. This one you can really feel the dual action on here. This one you used to. I kind of messed it up. But this one you can really feel it. So you pull back here for air and you pull back all the way. There's like a little slack. That's for air and then that's for paint. But this one does a lot, high volume. I can't use this gun with my little one. I have to use my air compressor because it puts out a lot of air. This is my baby. This one's nice too, don't get me wrong. Detail work. Detail work also, just a different kind of trigger. I hope I didn't lose y'all on there. You have Iwatas too? Iwatas are the GOAT. It's no Grex. My Grex is, but my Iwata is nice too. Oh, you picked this one up? Oh, are you talking about my airbrush, my air guns? My air guns are this one, right? I think we had a convo about this one. Ooh, it's hot. The Grex, gotcha. Yeah, that's my baby. It costs a pretty penny, but it's totally worth its weight in gold. I'm gonna put that to the side. I'm pretty sure we're gonna talk about it again. But now that we're taped off, I kind of want to show you guys, but I want to paint and not mess it up as well. I think this is good. This will work. All right. Usually I use a thinner for this. I think I will. I still will use a thinner. Here's my mixture. This helps me clean the gun. This is nothing but a little bit of isopropyl alcohol and Windex. That helps clean the gun. And I actually use the same stuff to clean my beds to get better adhesion. Little tech tip right there. So I'll spray this on my bed, it cleans it, and then gets all the fingerprints off. But when I really clean it, I just use soap and water. If I have say I have glue on my print bed, I use a little bit of soap and water. It cleans it right up. But if I just want to get rid of fingerprints, I spray this on like a little towel and wipe off, and it works with adhesion. This is my little cleaning dump. When I want to clean out the brushes, I just spray it in this little hole right here, and then I just spray it. This is some flow improver. This is going to thin out my paint. Normally I have like a little cup. I'll mix it in the cup. But because I'm only doing a little bit, and I'm only doing a little bit, and I don't want to make a big mess, so I'm gonna mix it directly into the doodad. I'm gonna spray some flow improver through it first, just so I can flush it. Air's coming out, but paint ain't. It's always important to take care of your brushes so you won't have this issue. Like, this is stuck. I didn't take care of my brush, so now I'm paying for it right now. So what happened was the needle is stuck in the actual gun because it's caked. I caked it with some other stuff lately, and now it's all janky. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of alcohol. What I probably need to do is get some my needle's bent. Ugh. I don't even have a new needle to use. I gotta order a new needle. Always be careful with your needles because they will get ruined. And I am gonna get some. I do not recommend this, but my needle is really dingy. I'm gonna get some high grit sandpaper. I have some 400. Probably need more. There we go. I have some 1000 grit that I don't ever use. Thousand grit sandpaper. I'm going to spray this with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol and just give it a nice little scrub. A cool coffin case for your airbrush. Tell me about the coffin case. I'm confused. Is it like just a coffin case that you use for your airbrush? I don't think I need the alcohol. I don't think I need the sandpaper. The sandpaper and alcohol works just fine. That worked perfectly. I wish I could rebend my needle back up. A little bent needle that hurt nobody. So gooky in there. All right, so I'm going to insert it all the way. Pull it out just a little bit. Tighten her up. There we go. We got it free. 'Cause I'm free balling. So to test my thing out, I'm going to pull it back, tighten it, and then do a quarter of a turn. Put some flow improver through here. There we go. It's not pulling the best, but it's working. I really messed up my gun. So if y'all wondering how I messed up my airbrush, basically what I did was I put some lacquer, some matte lacquer. This is when I was doing my Deathstroke helmet, and I put that lacquer in there. And what happened was I didn't clear it. I didn't clean it right away, so I was being lazy. And then to get the lacquer from being caked in there, I put acetone in there. It gunked it up immediately. So if y'all want to learn something from me, do not put your Do not put your acetone and your flow improver in the same. In the same gun. Find out what you need to clean out lacquer thinner, or maybe lacquer thinner would have been better. All right. It's making a funny noise, but it's clean. All right. Yeah, Blaze, I messed it up. Oh, I'm not Blaze, Morph. Yeah, I messed it up. All right. Let's see what I got. So I'm gonna get a. Remember, I'm mixing in the gun. I'm gonna show you a trick to mix your stuff in the gun. So we're gonna go ahead and add some of this Vallejo metallic. I'll mix it up real good. How long have I been live, y'all? I can't see my live time. Oh, an hour. Wow, an hour? I haven't done jack shite in an hour. All right, we got stuff masked off. We're painting. We're gonna be moving it along. And I don't think I need a lot of flow improver. I'm just gonna do just a little bit. Like 3 drops. Just so it can thin it out a little bit. And now that I have it in there, I'm gonna show you my little trick. So I take my, like a little rag, and I'm gonna hold the front. Actually, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take the nozzle, the front tip off. The tips mess up the painting, so I usually take my tips off. And now I'm gonna hold the front, and then it's called backwashing, and I'm gonna pull the trigger just enough. I see like little bubbles. And the actual thing I can't really show you because I can't zoom, but it's just enough to create little bubbles and backwash it in there. And now we're good to go. All right, so if we can see right here, you know what? I'm going to airbrush on the other side. So y'all can see. Always have a stand for your gun. Trust me, you want to stand for your gun. Okie dokie. Gotta love being left-handed, right? All right. Yeah, I should be able to see what I'm doing now. I'm gonna actually go ambidextrous for this one. So right here, I'm just gonna do light spritz. On and off. You want the paint to stick. I should probably be wearing gloves. Another reason why I'm doing very light coats is because this dries almost immediately when you're using acrylic airbrush paints. And what I can do is let it dry for 30 minutes. And guess what? Once it's dry for 30 minutes, I'm back on it. I can tape it up and spray it. So now I got it on my left hand. I'm gonna do the same thing. Light, misty coats. I do the same thing with my rattle cans as well. Light, misty coats, and we're gonna just spray it on. Easy and on and off. On and off. Super easy. You don't wanna go too heavy because guess what? You're gonna have runs. It's not gonna look good. Look at that. That's gonna look so good. Just light misty coats. We're gonna do the same thing over here. Going back for round 2. I can already see the wetness building. And that's all you need. I really like the way, I'm glad I went with this silver. That's just 2 coats, and it looks so good. I'm gonna do the same thing over here again, my second coat. I haven't even used it all. That's it. That looks really good. Got a little paint on my fingers. You left-handed too, Morph? That's funny. Lefties are the besties. What's good about acrylic paints is all you got to do is get a little bit of alcohol, which I already carry because I have it in here. Spray your little fingers with it. Comes right off. Comes right off. Soap and water works too, but I don't have soap and water right here at the table. So that is it. What do y'all think? How did I do? Little easy peasy. We're gonna let that dry because it ain't gonna take no time. I don't know what that is right there. What is that? All right. I think I covered it. Let that dry out. Now we're gonna do the top of the skull. Ooh. I'm glad I picked aluminum. It looks really good. Aluminum was the play. So now I have to spray here, inside of there, and inside of there. I'm not gonna go too heavy around because I can control it, but I just need to get the inside, and then that's it. Let that dry and then mask it off. I can't really see. I'm about to go on the other side where I have light. I don't have any light over here. Alright, so just in here, that's all I need to do. Can't even tell I painted it really. I'm spraying air on it right now. I gotta get it blow dry. Huh. I feel like it hasn't really changed that much, I guess. that should be good. See, I'm not really worried about the overspray because I'm gonna paint right over it. All right, that's it now. Let me clean the brush. Anybody got any questions on what I did or why I did what I did? Just let me know. Please, this is the time for Q&A. This is why I do these. So people that... Who's Fulio? I heard something about that on Twitter, but I wasn't sure what it was. Who is Fulio? Pardon my ignorance. Oh, Florida rapper. What'd they get him on? No, I don't think I have. What'd they get him on? Oh, shoot. That sucks. Is he a fake Coolio or something? That's what I was thinking when he said it. All right, so now that I'm gonna let these guys dry off, actually I'm gonna peel this tape. I don't ever let my paint dry all the way, especially if I'm masking something off. Because what happens is that paint's gonna dry on that tape and then you're gonna pull your tape and guess what happens when you pull that tape? You're gonna pull that tape off and then your paint is gonna come with it. I got PTSD from doing that. Ooh, boy, that looked good. Hold on, I'm gonna let y'all get a better view, hold on. Let me finish pulling this tape off. I was really worried about my gold too. I didn't really want to mess that up. Now I just got to do the red. Let me clean out my brushes real quick. If you guys ever want to step your painting game up, bro, airbrushes are where it's at. She said he does have the funny hair. Well, remember when Coolio did the entrance to All That? He's like, oh, here it goes. 'Cause it's all that, all that, it's all that. I am going to put my needle back on there to protect my needle. Ugh. Again, thank y'all for being here. Morph, big shout out to Morph. He not only joined a membership, but he also gifted a membership too. You guys don't have to. You don't have to do super chats, but it is greatly appreciated if you do. I am just recently made partner, so anytime you guys want to support the channel, join memberships. It really goes a long way, and I appreciate it. Again, you don't have to, but it does help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? So I can keep making good content and great videos. Yeah, boy. Hey, printer's more important. You can always use rattle cans. I still use rattle cans, as you can see. I still use rattle cans. But I wanted to step my game up, a little detail work like that. I didn't have to mask off the whole helmet just to do a little bit of. As you see, I got a cup. It's a lot easier with a cup to clean because I can dump my bowl out. I'm not going to do a thorough clean job right now, but I just want to get most of this stuff out. So I don't have it caked in there. I do, for cleaning out my airbrush, I do have like airbrush cleaner, but that costs a lot more money than alcohol and Windex, you know what I mean? So I use alcohol and Windex to get out most of the gunk, and then when I want to finish cleaning it out, I go ahead and use my other stuff. This silver gets in there, boy. Tomorrow, once this dries, I'm gonna give it almost 24 hours to dry, and then I'm gonna clear coat it. And then that's when I whip out the big boys to do the clear coat. There we go. So now it's just spraying basically alcohol and water. Ugh. Airbrush is clean. This is really cool. Look at this. Can y'all see it? Oh, that's really cool. All right. Also, if you guys want to start, I got this airbrush kit and a compressor. This is a master airbrush from Amazon. I got that. It comes with like 3 brushes, the compressor, and something else for like $1.30. Super inexpensive if you want to just start. Start with a basic kit and then just build. Start basic, and then you can just build your kit as you go along, piece by piece, until you actually have like a larger airbrush kit. You don't ever have to build everything at once. Just like with my printer, I started off with 1 printer, start working, save my money up, got another printer, start just making content. Then people start giving you printers, you know. I haven't reached that level yet, but I will reach that level, and then I'll get printers, and I'll have a whole bunch. All right. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy about how this came out. You see a good angle right there. Again, we're gonna let that dry out. It's not gonna take long because one, it was airbrushed and I did light coats. So it should not take that long to dry out. You know what I wanna do, but I'm scared. What if for this, I use liquid mask? I'm kind of scared though. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do liquid mask for in there. Because I don't want to tape all of that up. That's gonna take forever. I don't want to tape all that up. But if I do liquid mask, I don't have to tape all that up. We'll see. I think liquid mask will work. I really do. I'm scared. I can always airbrush over it again. I can always airbrush over it. I'm scared. If it messes up, yeah, I'll do that. Try something new. And then I'll tape this up. Because this is not going to take a lot of tape work. This is going to take a lot of tape work. We'll see. I'm going to go liquid mask. I'm going to liquid mask and I'm going to tape this up. But while we let that dry, while we let these dry, I want to try something. Ooh, my boobies. I'm scared to put this on its face. I don't want to scratch it up. So I guess I'll hold it. I'm going to hold it. Get some gloves. All right, I want to do some detail work inside the mask. I'm going to get a paper plate and I'm going to spray the plate with black paint. Matte black paint. And then I'm going to dab it on the mask. Y'all didn't see that. So inside the mask, we have all this detail work, right? I want to emphasize that detail work just so it can pop a little bit more. It looks cool gold, but I really want to make it pop without, going crazy. Do people polish paint jobs? Yes, they do. Especially clear coats. You'll see people really polish a clear coat. Excuse me now. I need black spray paint right here. All right. Got my black spray paint. I'm gonna go into the trash can. I'm gonna spray some black spray paint on here. And then I'm gonna start just sponging it all along here. Really emphasizing a lot of the spots. So I'm gonna go with the low spots because I'm gonna go all the low spots because what I'm gonna do is all the high spots I'm gonna hit it with some silver. I really like that gold, so I'm gonna try to keep as much of it as I can. This is just added fun for me, so I'm not really worried about how it comes out. Basically, it's for fun. Yo, Junior. Let me see if I can't really read that from here. Hi from the UK. Junior, what's happening? Welcome to the stream. I ran out of paint already. This printed so nice that I can't just leave it like this, you know? I have to do something to it. I'm going to do the high spots, but I'm going to do the high spots in rub and buff. I want the silver accents. So this is the low spots. I'm doing this. I want to keep some of the gold too. And then I'm going to do the high spots in silver. Kind of like the metal. So it looks like it's metal rubbing in there. This is a matte black, so when it dries, it's gonna look, I think it's gonna have a really cool look to it. The gold just happened to be accident, like overspray, but I really like it and I want to keep it. This black dries so quick. I'm sweating cats and dogs right now. Okay. All right, now that I got that part done, I want to go back over it with some rub and buff. And then this is where I'm gonna dry brush it off and then apply that. Good thing about Rub and Buff is you don't need a whole lot of it. I've had this tube since I started 3D printing. And then we're just gonna dry brush it on there. I'm hitting all the high spots now. Has like a little metal look to it. Almost techno-organic. How's the War Machine armor? The War Machine armor is going. I'm almost out of Rub and Buff. Look at that. I need a little bit more. Almost organic look, huh? Am I making a full suit? Yeah, more if I'm making a full suit. I got so much praise for that suit morph, or for that helmet. I was like, oh, I got to make a full suit now. All right, I'm trying to rub that silver in a little bit so it looks more organic and not like blotchy. Like right here, I feel like on this side it's really blotchy. Fast-ish. Depends on how much you cake it on. I'm pretty sure I can get my finger in it and get some off, but I'm trying to, that's why I'm kind of dry brush it on there. Yeah, that looks really good. I'm happy with it. How do you guys think? What do you guys think? How's it look? Ooh, I got something. Watch this. I have these silver and gold pins. You said might have to steal that technique. Hey, I didn't make it up. I got it from another chick. What's their name? She makes like the coffee PCs. All right. She makes like coffee make PCs and stuff like that. She does all kinds of craziness. She uses a lot of rub and buff and dry rubbing techniques. Trying to get these pins to. Might be time for new pins. I got gold too. Yo, Yeet. Yeet 5 S's. What's happening? Welcome to the stream. Oh, gold is money. All right. Make sure I don't got none in my hands. All right. I'm about to do some markings with the gold. Let's see. All right. So like right here at the bottom, right here, I see like, it kind of looks like veining. I'm just gonna highlight those areas with the gold pin and work my way around and just touch up little spots here and there. This is the Mark 46 armor, the Mark 46. So like right here, I see some markings that I want to use. Come on now. It's not coming out now. Oh, shoot. There it goes. Gravity, bro. These pins. All right, this ain't working out like I want it to. So I'm trying to just finish it up right here. I can't get these pins going. All right. I just did a little bit at the bottom. It'd have been like a lot cooler if I can get these pins to go. War Machine's working on it. I'm working on the War Machine. We're going slowly but surely. The minigun is on pause. So it's built, but it's not spinning. So it's on pause. You remember when I hit 1K subs? Now I'm at 2.3. I'm moving. I'm moving. I am moving there, sir. Come on, Silver. All right, I got one more idea for my Silver. I got a larger marker. I'm afraid because it's so thick. I got these thicker ones. They're chunguses, but it might work if I'll be real careful. I have chrome ones too. Add some silver highlights. I think chrome will look so much better. By the way, I'm just doing this until my helmet dries enough so I can tape it. I just airbrushed it if you guys weren't here. I just airbrushed it, so now I'm going over pieces. I'm just going over pieces in the helmet just to highlight it, make it look, because this is really cool. This is really cool that it printed out like this. So I want it to look cool. Yeah, this STL file came from DO3D. If you use my code, self shameless plug, if you use my code JG3D, you get 20% off. I've been getting a lot of people using my code lately, and if they're having a special, you can also still use my code and get that same special and use my code. It's another way to support me. I really want this chrome pin. I have a chrome pin. I want to check it out. So here's the back. And then there's, oh, that looked good. Kind of like I know what I'm doing a little bit, huh? I found it. Liquid chrome, baby. Liquid chrome. This is gonna look nice. I'm gonna put the silver one away. I have a gold too, if I want to touch up some gold. I learned something about this silver pin, or the chrome pin. If you cake it on there, it'll look just like silver once you... But you have to cake the paint on there. I did the top right corner. It looks okay, I guess. I gotta make it match, so I'm gonna do this one and then call it a day. It looks all right. It don't really look like chrome. If it came out better, I have some ideas. I was really gonna go to town with this pen. Yeah, it didn't. I did it at the top. It came out all right. I like the way it looks. What do y'all think? Did it come out good? I think it should be dry by now. I got under boob sweat, sweat. All right. So one thing I'm going to try, and I haven't done it on something so important before, but I want to use liquid mask to mask off my silver right here. Hold on, I gotta let it focus. So inside of here, I painted it silver. And when I paint it, I have to mask it off so I can paint the red on everything else. I don't want to tape that, so what I'm gonna do is use some of this liquid mask. You paint it on, you paint whatever you need to paint, and then you can peel off the liquid latex, and it leaves the paint good underneath. I'm gonna try that. Is it gonna work? I don't know. If I mess up, I can always repaint it. Thank you, Junior. I appreciate it. It really looks good from far away too. That looks nice. Kind of like I know what I'm doing a little bit, huh? Then I already painted the silver part here, so I just gotta mask that off. I think it's dry. It should be dry. So I'm gonna mask off the gold and the silver, and then I can paint the whole jawline red. All right, let's do with this liquid latex. Let's see what this latex be talking about. Whew. It is hot, man. I am smoking hot. And not in a cool way. See how this latex just peels off? It's pretty cool. Yo, more with another gifted. Let's go, my dude. I'm sure Alan will enjoy that gifted. Thank you so much, man. You the realest. I'm thinking of more and more content that I can give you guys, so I can do more and more of these streams. But I'll be running out of content. What do y'all like to see? I know y'all like to see me paint and detail stuff. I need ideas, y'all. I tried to do the rankings the last time. I don't think that went so well. So we gotta try something else that you guys will see. Yo, what up, CW? How you been, bro? How's the YouTube page going? Lloyd, what's happening? You just popped in and watched me till 4? Hey, thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. All you guys, thank you guys so much, man. Little by little, you're getting there. Hey, same here, bro. Same here. You want to expect, and this is me. This is why I'm speaking from experience. You expect yourself to just pop off right away. You're like, oh man, my content's good. I make really good edits, videos. My builds are good. People are gonna want to watch me. Why that's true, it just doesn't happen overnight. CW, you gotta take your time and do it until it fits you. You know what I mean? And I kind of messed up my brush. I'm gonna try to use it anyway. It's all jacked up now. All right, so I'm just adding liquid latex around here and all through back here. This stinks to high hell. This smells so bad. Hopefully it's not toxic. I don't know if it's toxic, and I'm not gonna lie. I just know it smells terrible. I want to do like 2 coats of this liquid latex at least. Minimum 2 coats. It's already starting to do its thing. It's already doing its thing right now. I think this is gonna work, y'all. I think this is gonna work. So all I did was paintbrush what I don't want painted. You're scared to start a channel? Don't be scared, just do it. Don't expect anything and you won't ever be disappointed. All right, now I just gotta have that liquid latex dry up. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. I got faith. I got faith. Y'all are into some electroplating. I really want to see how that comes out. I am a big fan of electroplating. I see when people do it, like Hendrix, he's like the king of electroplating on YouTube right now. When he does it, it just scares the ever-loving hell out of me, y'all. Electroplating scares me, but I want to do it so bad. Just like this liquid latex is scaring the hell out of me right now. I gotta stop messing with it. Let it dry. All right, I got it on there. Liquid latex. Say, if that liquid latex worked, that's a hard play. Trust me, if this liquid latex work, y'all will definitely be seeing a short about it. Y'all will definitely be seeing a short about it. All right, so I'm assuming this is dry too. Yeah, it's pretty dry. It's dry enough. So I airbrushed this, so it dried pretty quick. Now I just gotta mask all the gold and the silver off so I can spray paint the red. For the red paint, I'll be using this Rust-Oleum Cranberry. This was recommended by Saturday Morning Props. This is what he uses on his Mark 46 armor, and his armor looks fabulous. So I want mine to look fabulous too. Even though this isn't for me, I still want it to look fabulous. Normally I show y'all what I'm doing, but I really want to get this right, so I have to see what I'm doing. I gotta edge it just enough. Yo, Griffiths, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome from the UK. Got another UK buddy up in here. Welcome to the stream. Oh, all is well, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Sorry, I'm really trying to get the detail with those lines. So I'm really trying to pay a lot of attention to where I'm doing my tape job at. That's what's taking all my concentration. The Coswell plug. I am so unfamiliar. My ignorance is real high when it comes to electroplating, but I believe you. So that's the line job I did. Now I just got to keep going all the way around. This is how you get those edges crispy. All right, bet. I'm going to definitely check it out because I'm really interested in electroplating. I have no idea when it comes to that stuff. The reason why I use this little tape to do my lineups is because I can not only angle the tape exactly where I want it to, but it gets really sharp lines. Like super sharp lines. I can get right on the edge of stuff. I kind of wish I had a top-down angle so I can show y'all what I'm doing. Maybe in the future for future streams. But what I can show you is how close I'm getting for each of those lineups. Sorry, I gotta hide my face. My camera autofocuses to my face. Do I not have any more paper towels? These shop towels work wonders, bro. These shop towels, these blue shop towels I use, because they're a little thicker, so they can soak up more stuff. And boy, I got a lot of sweat to soak up. It's so hot in my garage. I'm not even playing, yo. I'm not even playing. I think that's pretty good. All right, so I got the liquid latex on the big part of the helmet, and then I'm masking off the jawline. And then I'm gonna add a lot bigger tape Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm trying to concentrate. Do you know if Armor Smith is any good? I've used Armor Smith for my War Machine armor, and I like it a lot. I did most of my scaling using Armor Smith, and I can say I have no issues as of yet. You can always do it the hard way and scale your armor, but Armor Smith, I think you got to pay for it. I can't remember if I paid for it or not. But I think it's worth the money if you do. That one looks better than this one. Sorry, blurry. This one looks better, I think, in my opinion. That's a clean job right there. All right. Now I'm going to finish masking this off because the rest really don't matter. Well, gotta get that jaw a little bit better. Waste not, want not. Try to use all of it. There we go. A good masking job goes a long way, gentlemen and ladies, if the ladies are in here and ladies are present. Nothing like a good masking job. It's a one pay time to own. Yeah, it's definitely worth it, Nathan. Are y'all ready for me to do the red? 2 hours and 15 minutes later. Doing the red, baby. Doing the red, y'all. Woo! Sweet baby Jesus. All right, so I'm gonna have to orientate the camera to my spray booth. Just give me a second. Please don't talk about my messy garage. I want to do the big boy first. So I'm going to hit it with the big boy first. I know y'all can't probably hear me. I'm going to hit it with the big boy first. I know it's going to be hard for y'all to hear me. I'm going to try to yell into the microphone. Turn the gain up a little bit. I already apologized ahead of time, so I'm going to describe what I'm doing just so you'll know. I'm going to do a light dust coat first. I'm going to do a light dust coat first, and then I'm going to go back over it and try to do a full coverage. I'm not going to do a wet coat yet. I'm going to let it flash for about 10 to 15 minutes. Then I'm going to go over it again with a wet coat. Then I'm going to let that flash for 30 minutes. And then I'm going to go back over it for a final wet coat, and that should be it. So essentially 3 coats, but it's really 2 coats. And I'm going to do that with both the jaw and the upper helmet. All right, y'all ready for this? Y'all ready? Yo, Shire, what's good, bro? Painting is coming along. I don't know if you can hear me or how well you can hear me, but the painting's coming along. I got just the red to do. I've done masked the silver, the gold off. I'm just ready for the red. And I'm gonna just do a few coats of those, and then it should be good to go. So after I do the first coat, I'm probably gonna like end the stream after that, because I don't wanna be sitting here for forever while y'all waiting for paint to dry, literally. So I'm gonna do the first coat and then I'm gonna end stream. But I appreciate everybody for stopping by and coming through. Thanks, Shire. Thanks, Shire. Appreciate it. All right. I'm going to let that flash for about 10 minutes. And then I'm going to go back over it with another, this time with a wet coat. I want a nice, good wet coat. And then I'm going to wait 30 minutes, and then I'm going to hit it again with my third and final coat. This is the first coat. This is just maybe a little dust coat and a little bit more than the dust coat. I did not want it to get shiny. I want this coat to stick to it. This is going to prevent it from peeling. You do not want it to banana peel. So this is my preventive measure to get it to stop from banana peeling. You go too heavy with that first coat, and then you don't let it dry or flash long enough before you hit it with your next coat, it will come off. My Deal 3D code is JG3D 3D20. Did I go through? Yeah, there it is. JG3D20. You're welcome. Thank you for supporting your boy. Oh. Y'all got any questions about painting that I went over? Any questions about airbrushing that I went over? Feel free to ask while I start trying to clean stuff up. And can we just talk about how good this looks? Can we just talk about how good that looks inside? It actually looks like actual metal, huh? I tried a little bit. I tried. Tomorrow, I won't be recording this, but tomorrow I will be clear coating it. It'll be in the video, but right now it's not. But I will be clear coating this whole entire helmet. And man, it's been real, it's been fun, man. I really enjoy doing this Ironman helmet. It's been really good. Yo, Customs, thank you so much for coming through, bro. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. Y'all been so welcoming and warming. Morph with like the million gifteds. I was going to call them subs. Gifted memberships. This helmet, I will not be motorizing, no. This helmet is not going to be motorized. It's magnetic, so I got magnets on the back, the jaw, and then the faceplate. The actual back piece was actually 2 pieces. I just went ahead and fused those 2 together because 1, I didn't want to waste a whole bunch of magnets. 2, there's no need for that back piece to be, because it just slides right over the back of your head. Then you attach the jaw and then the faceplate. So there's really no need to have 2 pieces on the back helmet. All right, first coat, first real coat. Okay, so that was both coats. I tried to show you as close as possible, but I don't want it to fall over. So what I'm gonna do is let it flash for another 30 more minutes, come back, hit it with that final coat, and then just let it sit there. I think right now it looks good. I just want one more coat. I want it to be pristine. Mwah, mwah, mwah. So I'm gonna do one more coat, and then I'm gonna wait about 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours, not that long, maybe 8 hours, and then I'm gonna peel off the masking tapes. Because I don't wanna peel it with the paint. I don't wanna peel it with the paint dry, because you're gonna peel off the stuff. So I'm gonna make sure I peel it while it's still wet-ish, not fully wet, but you know what I mean. stop motion. You're good, bro. I appreciate you for showing up. You say I gotta ask, do you like that full face mask over the mask and goggles? Not when it's hot. But here's the thing, most things that I do, I need to wear goggles anyway, and I don't. So what I did was buy the full face mask, because now I got air and eye protection. And then say I'm messing with something that's, that makes your face burn or irritates your face, I got that protected as well. So I have both, but I like the full face just because it has more features, essentially. What paint did I use for the helmet? This is the Rust-Oleum Metallic Gold. That looks so good. That's how it came out. The metallic gold. That thing came out gorgeous. And then I used this Rust-Oleum Cranberry for the helmet, the back of the red part of the helmet. And then for the gray accents, I airbrushed some Vallejo metallic aluminum. This is what I used. This is what I used for the accent pieces, the silver accent pieces. Ooh, I'm so hot, y'all. All right, that's gonna be it for my stream. But I appreciate you guys being here. Oh shoot, my mic is all on the wrong side. There you go. That is going to be it for the stream, you guys. Thank you so much for dropping through. I appreciate y'all. I hope Morph, thank you so much. Again, thank you so much for the gifted, bro. I appreciate it. I know the people who you gifted to will appreciate it as well. But if you guys have any questions that I didn't answer, or you come back with some more questions, go ahead and drop them down in the comments. I'm pretty good about answering questions. I'm not great, but I'm pretty good. And I will answer anything you guys have later on. I'm going to be dropping this video soon for the whole helmet build. So be sure to look out for that. I wasn't going to drop a short today, but I'm beat again. I'm so tired lately. Make sure you follow me on all my socials. I now have a somewhat monetized channel. I am partner now. So if you want to join members, I'm going to come up with some things for members to join. Like maybe access to my settings, exclusive videos, breakdowns, tutorials, maybe a Q&A in my private DMs, private messaging, stuff like that. So I'm going to come up with some more ideas for members. If you're not subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Turn on the bell so you know when I go live. All that good jazz. Thank you, Junior. I appreciate it. But that's going to be it for me, guys. Everybody have a great rest of your day. God bless y'all. Peace out.